don't know what to call you, but you've done exceptionally well. And young man, I found you quite intelligent. More grace. It's great to be standing before you all, and I want to say well done to all the speakers. You rock my world. And most of all, I want to congratulate, I'm Dele Olawanle. I address myself simply as that. So I'll be saying congratulations, Dolapo Guru Adeni, for all you have been able to do. And it's nice also meeting Councillor Shade Bright for the second time. Dayo Olomo. Because I do a lot of high-profile cases in the country quietly, and I represent a lot of network clients. So I'm not very visible in meetings so that people can trust me, you see, with their secrets. The way I want to speak, and please, I am here to talk about how to rise out of obscurity, and that's a degrading word, so we want to come out of it. And I look at the dictionary, and look at what it has to say. The state of being unknown, inconspicuous, or unimportant. That's very bad. And we all want to be known, we want to be important, isn't it? So when you see people who have done well in their field of endeavor, they become important. I came into the UK in February 1990 as a visitor for 3 days, and I'm still here. So I got married to my wife, Bimbala, of 27 years now, and I applied to the Immigration Authority to be allowed to stay in the country, and they refused. And they asked me to be reporting at the police station. I did this for 8 years, reporting 3 times a week. On the day I was to be ordained as a deacon in the church, I went to report on a Sunday morning, and they arrested me after 7 years of reporting, and they locked me up. On the 4th day, they took me to Gatwick Airport to deport me, and we got an injunction through judicial review, and they did not release me. They took me to Hammondsworth Detention Center that was to be my home for 5 weeks. At that time, I was studying law as a mature student because I started studying law after having 2 children. And they didn't release me. It was in the 2nd semester of the 2nd year at the university. So eventually, they released me. And then it took another year to grant me status before I became a British citizen. Now today, also I was raised by a single parent in Nigeria, and that's tough. So today, so if you hear me talk, don't think he's talking about himself. I'm a practical pastor. I don't know about how the land of Israel is read. All I know is the practicalities of life experience. and how to become. So I've seen everything that everyone has said. Fantastic, powerful, inspirational, enduring, and impactful. But it is not that simple. The biggest barrier, I've represented clients from over 50 countries, and when I was in detention, because I saw the misery of people that were being detained, some of them didn't know why they were there, some of them didn't know, thought they had cases with the Home Office, not knowing that they are lawyers, they don't make applications. I decided to do a program for the community, which is called the Legal Panorama, and I've been doing that every day for the past 14 years. I'm on TV 3 times a day for the past 14 years, talking on immigration matters and educating the public worldwide as my contribution to the community, to educate them and to let them know what they have to do to regularize their stay. And also I've written 5 books. One of them is, yes, thank you. One of them is Add Value, which is why people pay me to see me as a solicitor. And the one I will encourage all of you to get, if you are able, is a paradigm shift, especially because the black people pray a lot. Black people pray. Even they pray against themselves. Now, yes. Now we pray to eat, we pray to sleep, we pray to make, but this book says prayer is not the answer. If you fail to do what you are supposed to do, you will live a pedestrianized life. You don't know how to send a text message. You don't know how to use the internet. You don't know how to operate a banking app, and you are praying. So you will travel from here to Manchester to go to your branch to get 500 pounds, whereas you can do it whilst I'm talking now. Does it make sense? You are looking to get married and you don't deal with body odor. Prayer cannot help that. Clap your hands. So I have 5 books that I've written. So I saw most of the things that the speaker said is deeper than that. The biggest challenge to the ethnic minority is immigration law. Say, Now, under current law, because if you don't have status in the UK, to say you want to get involved with the council will be impossible. Even to say you want to get involved with a white man is life suicide, because you don't know whether they are for you or against you. So many immigrants cannot get involved with the community because they have immigration issues. They have, so that fear, that phobia of being removed to a country they ran away from is difficult. So if you're an immigrant, sort out your immigration situation, because regardless of your dream and vision, it could die before you get your status. Now, for an average immigrant that came into the UK, let's say you are 25 or 30 before coming as a visitor, if you overstay your visa, it will take you another 20 years to get maybe leave to remain on a 10-year family route. By that time, you will have turned 50 or 45. And then they put you on a 10-year route. By the time you get it, you'll be almost 70, when you'll be useless. So, it's a serious problem. And if you're in that state, by the time you get the status, it won't work. it will be time to go back to your country. So that's a major issue with immigrants. So when we are talking of rising above obscurity, I believe I am a very good teacher in terms of how to come out of obscurity. When I came, I got a very good job in this country to start with McDonald's. And then that was day job, then I moved from there to night job at McDonald's. Then God promoted me. I got a cleaning job at Highgate Station. I was cleaning that station for about 3 years. Then I got another job as a protection master on the underground, watching trains, and I worked on all the stations on London Underground. They were paying me and mortgaging my future. And I decided to come out of obscurity. So after having a second child, who was just 2 months old, my firstborn now is a lawyer. The second one just graduated, will be graduating in law next month. But when that boy was 2 months old, I went to study law as a mature student. You want to come out of obscurity? It's not going to be easy. At that time, I had no immigration papers. I had no right to work. Do you understand? But I worked. For 7 years, and I studied during the day for 7 years, full time. 7 years. Hello? Hi. You want to come out of obscurity? You got to be determined. And when I finished, I went to the law school. So, next point is that add value. If you want to come out of obscurity, this is what this book is talking about. I have clients all over the United Kingdom. Clients come to me from Scotland. I have argued in all courts in the United Kingdom. And in most cases, when I get there, I'll be the only black lawyer. But I'm not intimidated. I say by the grace of God, I'm a good lawyer. Now, add value to come out of obscurity. Doing a full-time job for anyone will not help you. Can I hear amen? Amen. Because I see all the organizers talking of God. God will help us, but we need to act. Now watch this. So when people come to see me, they don't normally, they don't really like me. But they like my skills. They like my knowledge. So what I'm trying to say, you are too quiet. Are we okay? Yeah. Yes, what I'm trying to say is this. The ethnic minority, we are looking for freebies. It will never come. And it will never happen. So therefore, add value. Not only to yourself also, add value to your children, because those are your heritage. So therefore, don't allow your children to do courses that they enjoy. Because I have many unemployed graduates who did what they enjoy, dance, the drama, and this or that. And for every successful person who read drama, there are 1,000 people that did not succeed. So not only add value to yourself, add value to your children's life. You want to come out of obscurity because what you are not able to attain because of your accent, like me, your children who are born here, who have the accent, can ascend to a greater height. Break the barrier. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay? I'm going to say this with the dexterity of a hired assassin. Get off the benefits ladder. It is a modern means of enslavement. Get off. Whoever pays you dictate the pattern of your life. They determine the level of your greatness. You cannot be on benefit for a long time and come out of obscurity. Do you understand? If a visitor gets to your house, you have to tell us. If you are traveling, you have to tell us. Oh my God. Hello? So therefore, we want, when clients get status in my office and I give them their status from the home office, don't go near the benefit office. I have one of my old clients currently employing 600 people. I have one of them employing 200 people. I am their mentor. I have many former clients who are now multi-millionaires. They followed my instruction. Get your status and rule your world. Dominate your community. Mama, give the Lord the prayer that I feel like preaching and teaching. Get off the benefit ladder. Actually, it's an insult to be on. How much are they going to give to you, Mr. Debra? How much are they going to give to you that you'll be able to live in a house? I was in court in central London yesterday, and as I got there, my opponent, who works for the Home Office, came and he was there. The lawyer, the judge was intimidating, and he was talking. I said, mind how you talk to me? No, sir, I will report you. You were a lawyer before you became a judge. Respect me. I say, I'm sorry. When you build yourself up over the year, when you add value, when you get off the benefit ladder, no color can intimidate you. Do you understand? Your confidence grows with your achievement. I failed to tell you that I'm also a pastor of a thriving church in London. Now, one of the things that you have to do, listen, whenever you are in any position, think legacy. What should you think? Legacy. You are not answering me. What should you think? Legacy. What should you think? Legacy. Don't think of the money that you are going to make now. Think of what happens after you. So when we set up, listen closely. And listen closely. The church that I pastored was set up on the 1st of August 2004. The legal firm was set up on the second day, 2nd of August 2004, and both on TV and successful. Now, the moment I started, I thought to myself, what will happen if I decide to relocate to my country? The ministry may not succeed or may not survive. So I had a plan, 7-year plan, that we've got to buy a church building. And in June 2011, we bought the church. Look, stop running around. Stay and fulfill your vision. So therefore, what should you think? Legacy. So if I leave this country today, that church will outlive. Do you understand? Yeah. And I'm talking to black people. What do I say? I'm talking to black people. Think legacy. Don't just think money. Don't just think what you are going to eat. Don't just think what you are going to gain. Think of what happens after you. Next point. Integrate. You cannot conquer this society if you don't know how to talk to white people. You don't know how to talk to the Caribbean. You don't know how to talk to people from Australia. You don't know how to relate with Europeans. Some of you, since you came, with all due respect, 15 years, you have never worked with a white man. Hello, Council? You have never worked with a nation. It's just your people. You are still in Nigeria. Now, so integrate, mix with people. When you integrate well, you will know how to communicate. Man, one of the things I have found out, I have practiced law for 20 years at the highest level. I am a crazy lawyer. And I'm mad. When I'm in court, I'm not a pastor. I fight. Yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. One of the things I've found, I've done almost all areas of law. Charity law, criminal laws, employment law, family law, immigration law, child law, any law, your law. What I found with BME is we don't know how to communicate. Actually, we witness against ourselves, despite the fact that we are telling the truth. Africans don't know how to communicate. So, because they don't integrate, they don't relate. So when they come before a white man, they are intimidated. Hello? They are intimidated. Seriously, I look at one in court, I looked at her this way. The judge said, Mr. Olawanle, that is her business. I know you are a good lawyer. Let mix. Have one white friend, one Asian friend. My mentor is an Indian. My medical, my doctor, my GP. When I need to understand some issue, I will go to him. Hello? So what I'm trying to say, you cannot rise if all the people that you know of your color, you need to be colored. Come on. Hello? Also, know people that are important. All of my friends, my close friends, pastor mega churches. My best friend in ministry is Sam Adeyemi. He pastors over 30,000 people in Lagos. We talk every day. I mix with people that are above me. Every person you will ever meet knows something you never knew. So therefore, don't just look for people that you enter the bus together, get the train together, go to parties together, go to church together. You will never come out of obscurity because to them, you are never good enough. Get friends. How can you have 15 friends and none of them drives a car? None of them is a homeowner. None of them is a graduate. I don't understand. Tell your neighbor, I don't understand. My friend Miles Monroe, before he died, after talking like this, he will say, okay? Also, what you need to do if you are a professional. Also, I see African lawyers. They get to court and the judges will wash them down. And their confidence will be gone before the case starts. They are so lazy. Many are so lazy. They will not prepare well. Even they won't dress well. Before I leave the house, I must be a quintessence of class. So when the judge wants to talk to me anyhow, he has to look at how I am standing. How do I look? So if you are a professional, you must look like a professional. I've been seeing your picture on Facebook. I look at you and say, well, the fact that you are a counselor does not mean you should look rubbish. And the fact that you are married does not mean you should look retired after having 2 children. I'm almost 60. But this morning, I ran for 3 miles. When I woke up, I ran 3 miles, took my car, washed my car before coming here. So when you look at me, people don't know my age, even my church member. I will never tell them. Right, it's privacy. All right? So if you are a professional and young people, and I'm talking to you, young people, if you are a professional, what builds your confidence is to know that I know who I am and I know what I am doing. When I'm in court arguing and judges try to obstruct me, I stand my ground. Sir, that is the law. Okay, tell me, and I will tell them. And the judges answer, we trespass, you are wrong. That was an old law. Hey, so if you know what you are doing, your color does not matter. So, in your field, be an expert. Study. Yesterday was interesting. I was doing a European law case, and I saw that my client brought a lot of evidence. 4 days to the hearing. I knew I would have problem. So I started reading cases. Between 2 a.m. and 5 p.m. and 5 a.m., I had read 14 cases. And I found one that allowed the judge to accept it. So when I got to court and she raised that issue, I brushed it aside. And he lost his confidence. And he's, with respect, he's white. It's not a color thing, but we are talking of BME. How you can dominate in a white society. Isn't that why we are here? Yeah. So then we started arguing. The judge gave us an hour break, and he went and came back with a case. So when he came with the case from the Court of Appeal, he intended to surprise me. So he put it before me, a 30-page document. I looked at it. I said, my colleague, I said, this is rubbish. It's not related to what we are doing here. So when he spoke to the judge, I said, Judge, the facts are totally, I don't have to read it, totally different from this case. It's an irrelevant case. The judge said, I agree, because I read it. Hello? Clap your hands. Now, finally, if you are going to make an impact in life, prepare well, study well, equip yourself well. They trained me when I was studying law. Never apologize. Once you apologize, you are on the back foot. Your confidence is gone. Your integrity is gone. Do you understand? So this is my final point to you. Prepare well. Be on time. I've been practicing law for 20 years. I have never been late to any court in United Kingdom of England and Wales. 20 years. Every time you apologize for getting to the office late, you get to a meeting late, you get to your own wedding late. What's wrong with you? 20 years, I have never been late. Any court. Hello. Final point.
They will come to church late.
Yeah. Prepare well, so that you don't have to apologize to anyone. I love you. Thank you.